Yeah, you can get fuel. Like, the biggest problem with the game used to be whenever you went somewhere, fuel. That was always the issue. Hence why I loved the mod, but now it's in the game. Legal, thank you for the bits. So another thing you can do, which I don't know when they ever added this. When they first created the game, it was sandbox only. And then later on, this kind of career mode developed, I believe. But now you can do science. I don't remember this option. Maybe it was there, but I don't remember it. So the career mode, basically, with the career mode, you have to not only build rockets and go exploring for science to unlock the tech tree, but you have to do contracts to get money to build extra facilities at your ground station. Where with science, you forget all the contracts and all the money and just focus on rocketry and science. So you're a bit like NASA, I suppose. And I'm definitely going with that because I never did care for the whole financial side of Kerbal Space Program. That's not why I played the game. You got a mortgage and mouths to feed. Kitty mounds, mind you. Well, you know. Like, pets are expensive, Hannah, as I'm sure you know. Cav TD, 27 months. Where does time go? Out the window, as far as I can work out, Cav. Jaffa Cake, thank you for 56. Awesome. Thank you for 66. Still the best streamer on Twitch? Yeah, obviously. Right, we need a name for this game, guys. What are we going to call it? What are we going to call it? Death to all Kerbals! Exclamation mark. No, that's a bit too mean. Squirrel X. I like that. Squirrel X. The SpaceX competitor. Space Squirrel. Any more for any more? Any better names than Squirrel X? Science mode. Flag Kerbal. What flag should we have? Is it Squirrel Dash X, do you think? Is it more that? Or that? They don't put a dash in SpaceX today. They just have SpaceX, don't they? Without, yeah, that's what I thought. Right, we'll do that. Squirrel X. There's no squirrel imagery here. I remember I used to make my own flag. I wonder whatever happened to that. I had my own flag. It's literally a bitmap image that you drop in a flag folder. And I used to have it. Nutter. N-U-T, I like that one as well. Oh, they look like nuts. Let's go with that. 3 different sized nuts, obviously. A walnut, cashew, and a peanut. Right, we'll go with that. See what happens. Oh, I need to remember this game. There's so many things. So many things. How's Doyle and Pepper? Yeah, they're doing well.
How
Ben
is
GT.
Doyle Pepper?
Yep, they're doing good. Ben GT. Jaffa Cake, thanks for 56. Right. Blah, 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 blah. Feel free to look around. Yada, yada. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. So the scatterer mod makes things, like, look, atmospheric scattering. That's the word I was looking for. And then the environment mod adds clouds and stuff, I think, and nicer water. So I think this is disabled. No, not that one. That's the R&D. This one. Admin building, yeah. And I think that one should be active. Mission control, yeah, close. So we don't get missions, and we don't worry about accountants. That's where we're at. Level 4 Hype Train. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. So I've updated the mod spreadsheet because I'm nice. So if you want to know what mods I'm using, I thought that was something on my. Is that black thing then? I literally thought that was something on my screen. I was trying to like scratch this off my screen. What is that? Yeah, so the mod spreadsheet, I added them onto the spreadsheet. The ones I'm not using are the ones at the bottom. In the I've put it advanced section. So the one in Essentials tab, I'm using all of them. And the little mod manager doodad thing, but I'm not using the advanced stuff. I had a look at it and I was like, oh, I'll do that some other time. Erin Ellis, thank you for 2 months. I love a bit of Kerbal Crash Program. Lol. Kian, thank you for 21. Yeah, so this is the R&D, isn't it? So this is basically the tech tree. And to unlock this, we need science, if I remember. So we should have all these parts unlocked here. That one's a mod, by the way, the Kerbal Engineering mod. And then we need science to unlock extra stuffs. So it kind of breaks us in gently. Archives. Can't remember what all this is. I think it keeps... Oh, that's right. It keeps an archive of the experiments you've done. Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. So we've got that. We've got the astronaut complex, I think, where we recruit fools to go on missions where they might die, hence the high stupidity. We've got the space plane hangar where we can build planes, I guess, which I'm not going to do at the moment anyway. Moon mission for the first ever mission. Yeah, right. I don't think we'll have enough components for a moon mission unlocked anyway. Does not sound I have a hiccup. Why does he repeat the mod 2 times in the mod message? Did it get run twice, or is he just being a bit dumb? I don't know. I mean, I can restart restart the bot if it's been a bit weird. Not Slammer's fine, okay. Cool Tiger, thank you for 37 months. Vinda to Lou with 40 months. That's a double top. And the Drunk Boat, 21 months. It's been years since I played this game. Same. I think, like, they added stuff just a few days ago, actually, which is really, really cool. So, previously, as in for the last 7 years, if you built a spaceship or something and you sent it up and put it in orbit, it pretty much stayed as it was. But now you can send an engineer up on another rocket with parts in the back of in the cargo bay, and then attach them to the station that you've had in orbit for ages. So you can actually go up and, like, literally do the ISS. You can, like, build it component by component and add stuff on. But it was something that was added, I think, this week. Let me have a look at Steam again. There was a video about it, and I was like, whoa. Kerbal Space Program. Let me see. Kerbal Space... Update history, 1 second. Kerbal Space Program 1.11. Oh, that was December, sorry. Yeah, December. Some reassembly required. Yeah, so December that was done. Engineers are required for some in-situation reassembly. Stack up your inventory with parts and tools in order to prepare for contingencies. I think there's also a mod where if you really want this in your life, it fails items and then you have to repair them. So you could have like a solar panel that just fails, and then you need to do a mission then to go and like repair it. Have you seen KSP2 is in development? Have you seen the title? Coffin Dodger, thank you, 21 months. Billy Muddle, 34. Yay. Coops, 27. That's a blast from the past. It is, mate. It definitely is. Right, so we start off with a command module, re-entry module. I'm trying to think how we do this now. So along the top we've got pods. Don't remember seeing this one before. Kerbal Engineer mod, which is this one, and Mech Jeb always seem to sit around. But in theory, the Engineer mod shows you lots of info which the base game doesn't give you easily. Duke, thank you. Thank you for 4 years as well. Happy anniversary, mate. That's a long time. Thank you. Well, nobody reads the title, MJ. Everybody knows that. Fuel tanks. We don't have any fuel tanks. We have a solid rocket booster, so I guess we're using that. There we go. We don't have much on lot right now. Command and control, we don't have anything. Structural, we have a girder segment. Why don't we create... Can we create some... Why don't we do the symmetry thing again? Can we create some legs? Just because it'll look weird and cool. How do you rotate stuff again? How do I, like, make that go 90 degrees down and attach? Like that? Will that do it? So many editors. There you go. Does that work? Oh, that works. There you go. 8.8 seconds of burn out of this. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of burn. 627 delta V. Okay. So it might make it to a couple of thousand feet if we're lucky. Robotics. Oh, robotics, that's the new stuff, isn't it? Oh my god, that's going to be so cool when we get that. Aerodynamics, a basic fin. I suppose that'll help it fly straight, so why not? Let's put a fin on it. Yeah, parachute. I'm just working my way down. Thermal, electrical, communication, science. Ah, we need science stuff. Cargo. Ooh. A personal parachute. Wait, does that mean we could get the Kerbal to jump out the vehicle and then parachute down on his own and let the rocket blow up? Utility, there we go, parachute. Put that up there. Cable attachment system, that's a mod, by the way. Flight computer. The unit has been proven to be at least 1 times 10 to the power of -5 times faster than a standard hard drive. Don't tell anyone, but it's actually just the chip version in a fancy box with flashing lights and spinny things. Love it. No, Hannah, you put the personal parachute in the cargo, and then your Kerbal can get out and grab it, put it on, and leave the spacecraft, I think. Kerbal engineering mod, that's... You basically put one of these on, if I remember. You just slap one on somewhere. And then it allows the engineering stuff to give you telemetry, I think. That's how I remember it working. I don't know if it works like that now. What else do we need? I think that's it. So... Oh yeah, science. That would be useful. Mystery goo. Let's put a couple on these. Is that the door there? We don't want that. I don't want 4 of them. I want 2 of them. So we can do some goo experiments, I guess. Flight computer. I don't think we need a flight computer, do we? What should we call this? We need a rocket name. The fins are screwed. Press the little circular button lower left. So when are we getting Squirrel Station MK.2? This weekend. Wait, why did they do that? Thank you, Vron. Mark 2. We'll build it. We'll build Mark 2. How do I stop it from doing this? Is that the toggle snap thing? No? Center... Oh, center of mass. Thrust. Center of mass. There we go. Always useful. The smallest button. That one? Toggle snap? I thought the problem was, though, that the fin is... God. The fin is snapping... I don't know. Do you think that'll work? Oh, it'll probably work, maybe. If we're lucky. Let's move it a bit further up. Do you know what? I keep mouse wheeling to zoom in and out, and it doesn't. Mouse wheel does this. You have to hold shift to do, and it keeps catching me out. Anyway, what do we name? Do we call it Kaboom? No, that's pessimistic. Paint it red. Do you know what? I don't think you can actually paint stuff. Which could be wrong. I don't know. Can you paint stuff? Engineer's report. 18 parts, 3.5 tons. 4.4 meters high. The Vomit Comet. It's probably an app name. SN1. No, we need our own naming, don't we? Let's call it the, something like the SQ1 or the... Hang on. Let's think of an acronym. Something like the Nutty Rocket Goes Boom 1. Something... You know what I mean? Something like that. The SQX one. No, I was thinking of an acronym. Soreneck. Soreneck 1. I like it. Zebedee, thank you for 9 months. My first Twitch baby. Congratulations. Taliostro, thank you for 7. Super safe rocket. Oh yeah, I love that giddy. I like that. The super safe rocket 1. Hey Balkan, how you doing? Squirrels to space. Acorn 1, that's a good name. Right, we'll just go with SSL for now. Let me just quickly can I save this? SSL 1. Has that saved it? Right, let's go and blow this up. Launch. Now, I think you can do experiments on the ground as well, can't you? You can do experiments on the ground and then experiments. Jebediah. Good old Jebediah. Can we, like, observe mystery goo? So we can do, I think we can do it here. There you go, mystery goo observed. Recovery 3 science. So we don't want to transmit it, we'll just save it to a clipboard. So it's nice and safe. Keep experiment. Because you get... The way science works is...
I got a bad feeling about this.
You keep the science...
Everything will be fine as long Puppies is not behind the joystick. Just remember what happens in Stormworks.
Well, it's alright. He's
Squirrel
nowhere near it. He's nowhere near it, El Plagiato, is he? You get XP for an EVA on the ground. What was the key for EVA? Yeah, if you only need to transmit it if you're off the planet. You get more if you don't transmit it. What was the key for... There's a thing here, isn't there? Is it that one? Interface. Right click on the Kerbal. Click on the pod. Control from here, rename vessel, decouple, crew report. What's that? Crew report from Launchpad. You record the crew's assessment of the situation, 1.5 science. What's your assessment, Jebediah? Oh, there we go, EVA. All hatches are obstructed. Okay. Open hatch, maybe? Lights on. Ooh. Transfer crew. How do we open the hatch? It's good. Oh, did I put it on the... I thought that was the hatch. That's why I put it here. What's the actual door then? I genuinely thought this was the door. Hang on, let's recover this. Revert flight, is it? Return to vehicles. Let's make some modifications. Right, so we'll pick that up and we'll put it like on the body or something. I don't need 400 of these, just 2. Why does it keep reverting to 4? What the heck? I keep putting it on 2 and then it reverts it to 4. How does that work? Press X. God, that's weird. There you go. Right. Let's save that and then we'll launch that. 34 minutes in and I can't find the door. Sounds about right. Gaming Turtle, thank you for 30 months. We're not even off the ground yet, guys, but we're getting science. Right, so let's open observe and we'll take the science and then we'll do a crew report and take the science and then we'll EVA Jebediah. What can Jebediah do? Take a surface sample? Can you do that? Ooh, 9 science. Look at this. Keep that. EVA report. Deploy shoot. Remove helmet. Open the other one. No, I'm going to do that when we get up. I'm going to wait till we're up. But like when we're up and then the engine's finished and we'll parachute, then we'll get that one opened. I think that's it. How do we get him back in? F to climb out, space to let go. F to climb out. Does that mean climb in? EVA report. 2.4 science. So we've got a surface sample. We've got an EVA report. Right click on the pod. Take data, store experiments. B for board. Nope. It's not B for board. Is it F? F to grab, F to climb. B to board. Wait, why didn't that work a minute ago? That's weird. Right, okay, we've got all that science. I didn't do any staging, so maybe we should look at that. Rocket. Is that separator? Mistakes were made, guys. When we disconnect, I think that's a disconnection. Won't we lose these? So then, H for horn. I didn't realize this was going to separate from that. We need that on here. Oh God. Hang on. Yeah, I know you can change the staging. Doesn't change the fact that these things are in the wrong place though. Right. Is that going to be out of the way? If we put it there. I think so. Right, that means we need that on here. Because that's probably better like that, isn't it? So we've got the rocket, and then we've got a separate stage of separation, and then parachute. Sounds good, right? You'd set experiments back to Kerbal or collect them with the scientist. How do you collect them with a scientist then? Do you have to send somebody on a walk or something? Observe, take data, crew report, take data, EVA. Take surface sample, take data, EVA report, take data. B to board doesn't work, press F. He's not in the right place, that's why he won't get back in. I think he has to be like very specifically over that hatch for it to board. There you go, if he moved down a bit, then he boards. Change the guy you sent on the mission, why? Alright, let's do this. Let's press the space key and see what happens. There's no thrust because it's a solid rocket booster anyway, right? So let's just go. You ready, Jeb? You need a scientist. Are you saying I should swap Jebediah for somebody else? Is that what you're saying? I need a scientist instead of Jeb. Take Bob. Okay, I'm getting real deja vu now. What? How do we swap the astronaut who's flying? I can't remember how you do that. Curb, no, not that. This guy. Top left. Pods. Blue button top left. This one here. Crew, there we go. Aha. Move that over there. Engineer Bob. You come out. You go in. Hi Bob. Let's do this, Bob. Okay. I think we're good. Bob doesn't have stability assist. He won't need it. It'll be out of control anyway. You need to have a way of separating stand from the booster. You have no way now to separate the pod from the booster. That won't help currently. Well, the plan is that that thing burns and then we jettison the whole thing, which is the second stage, the first stage, and then we deploy the parachute and come back as a big ball, and all of that's lost. That's the plan. I know I don't need the stand, I just put it on for a laugh, to be honest. And it might give a bit of stability. You never know. Okay, here we go. Right, observe. Take data. Crew report. Take data. Jeb outside. Take a surface sample. EVA report. Take data. Climb down a little bit. How do you get rid of this screen? Board. Is that it? Are we ready? Let's go. Let's go, Bob. Godspeed. Oh boy. He looks terrified. He looks genuinely terrified. Oh god. Oh there. We're good. Right. We're not at peak. We're still climbing. We're still climbing. Separation. Parachute deployed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't care about that bit. Just don't land on the vehicle or something important, please. Thank you. Right, can we get an observe mystery goo thing? Take data. Do you want to go on an EVA? Whoa, I thought he'd let go then. I was terrified from that. That was the thing. EVA 5.6 science. Get back in. I don't know what was the crater. I don't know where it landed. Press the C key for the inside cam. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's just a terrifically bad view, isn't it? Right, I think we just speed up time, can't we? We're using physics. Yeah, be careful with large ships. Yeah, okay. So this is the advantage of not worrying about the money, because all that stuff we just lost and didn't recover doesn't come out of our back pocket. So we're all good. Right, how do we get this science back now? You weren't lined up with him with this parachute. Okay, we've got all the stuffs. You just recover vessel. Top of the screen, recover vessel. What? Get out and get science here. What, another one? Surely you're not going to get more points here, are we? Put the mouse up on the altimeter and recover option appears. Not for me, it doesn't. Larry, I am hovering at this. Look, I'm hovering at the top of the screen. Nothing's happening. There's nothing happening. You need to be inside. Right, okay. Take a surface sample. 9 science. Oh, yeah. EVA report 2.4. Okay, get back in. Okay, he's back in. Duh, now we get it. Now we get the option, recover vessel. So that'll recover the science as well, yeah? No, I didn't have another app. I wasn't inside the... He wasn't inside the ship, so you can't recover it. Here we go. Look at this. 9 experiments, 44 science. Get in. Crew member recovered, ready for next assignment. Nice. So that means we got to R&D. We might be able to unlock some stuff. What's that one? 5 points, 5 points. That's a lot of science, blimey. Right, engineering. What does that give us? That gives us a circular decoupler, a thermometer, which will give us more science, a communitron, which I presume lets you transmit System for long-range backup communication and eavesdropping on secret. So I presume you can transmit science back if you have that. So we'll have that. And also basic rocketry, which gives us a liquid fuel engine, which we need. A solid rocket booster, which are always fun. And a small fuel tank. We'll have both of them. All right, we've still got 34 science left. General rocketry, stability, and survivability. What's this? 15, 18, and 20. So we can afford one of them. No, we actually afford survivability and stability, I think. If my maths is right. Survivability, what does that give us? Heat shield, that sounds useful. A heat shield, different dimensions of heat shield. A pressure barometer, which will give us more science. A radiator panel. Helps dissipate heat into space, so we need that if we're ever going to go to space. A micro landing strut. Is that the one that extends? I can't remember. You don't need the heat shield yet. Well, you say that, but that depends on what you're doing. What if I want to land in a volcano? The radial mount drogue chute. Okay. Radial mount parachute. What's the difference? What's the difference between the parachute and the drogue chute? Oh, useful for... Oh, it's the smaller one, isn't it? Yeah. The high-speed chute. Service bay. A heat-resistant bay ideal for protecting delicate instruments or storing small service components such as RCS tanks, batteries. Oh, yeah, they're useful, they are. You only need it if you go past 1,000 meters per second. What, the heat shield? Science that doesn't go far. Get more science experiments here. Snowballs faster. You can farm science with the new experiments to get the engines. As in farm science on this planet, you mean? Drogue chute will kill you if that's all you have. If you don't have main chutes, you're in trouble. The aerodynamic nose cone, the winglet, and the radial decoupler. Oh, that... See, you can use that with the solid rocket boosters to detach them, can't you? I think we can get both of these. We need this one because that has the barrow, so we'll get that. Oh, but now, you see, now there's more... Oh, that's 45. Okay, that's okay. 18, let's get that. There we go. We've unlocked a bunch of stuff. How do we save the game? Save game. Quick save. I don't... What did we call it? I don't know. Save one. Who cares? About to learn for a bit. Got a beef hot pot for tea. Nice. Farm science from the places you were. You get more science from the new experiments to unlock the engines after. So basically you mean just do the experiment again with the barrow and thermal? Is that what you mean? Alt F5 for a named quick save. Ah, Alt F5. Right then. So let's see what we've got. Fuel tanks, we now have them. Engines, we have different engines. Does that symbol there just mean it's a liquid fuel engine? Whereas that one doesn't... Wait, no, that's a liquid engine. What does that mean then? What does that icon mean? That teardrop thing. Bit row brew, thank you for 4 months. Gaming Turtle, thank you for 30. Behind the chat on screen, multiple color scheme. Multiple color schemes. Oh, what? You can paint it different colors. Ah, you can change the color mapping. Oh, nice. What you can do is fly around the Space Center and do all the science. It's basically free science on your doorstep. When you say do all the science, do you mean just like thermometers and barrow and stuff? Coupling we don't need yet. Payload. Service bay. I mean, this thing worked. Oh, micro landing strut. Nice. Entirely pointless because we're not landing it, but yeah. Daring89, thank you for a year. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Heat shield, radiator panel, electrical we don't need to worry about. Communitron we don't need. Here we go, science. So we have a thermometer. Does that give us science, the computer flight unit, or not? It implies we do because it's in the science category. It doesn't. Okay. The Space Center has about 6 biomes. Wait a minute. Are you saying I could just drive around the Space Center doing tests? Am I actually better off just building a buggy or something? Interesting. That's interesting. Maybe I should just go and do that. Hang on, let's how do I get out of this? No, I don't want that. How do I switch back to the leave? It's done at the beginning of this game a lot. And you don't have any wheels yet. Ah, well that could be a hindrance. If I don't have any wheels. Wait, what have we got in here? Yeah, if I don't have wheels, I'm not going to be driving around, am I? That kind of stops you from doing it. So I guess I've got to fly around with liquid fuel then. Maybe that's what we need to do. A hovercraft using jet engines. How stable will that be, Moorcroft? Like, how do we control it without wheels? Go and check out the black dot you see in the center screen. Yeah, I did wonder what that was. You mean that thing? So if we have a solid rocket booster, then we have no chance of, we have no chance of controlling it. If we replace this with a liquid fuel, we can at least, like, take off and potentially hover. Although, we need... Did someone say you need an engineer for stability control? Have we got any, like, command and control? I don't have any control authority, do I? Fuel tanks, pods, part 1. How big is this thing? Let's try new. How many crew can you get in this? Still just 1? No. That's not good, is it? I was hoping for more. So, I can't... okay. Alright, let's just upgrade this. So if we take that off there a second, and then we'll put on a fuel tank, and then maybe another fuel tank. Because I don't know how much fuel we're going to need. And then we stick a swivel engine on it. This looks entirely stable, doesn't it? Aerodynamics, a winglet, or basic fin. Well, that'll give us a better control, won't it? How many of them do you reckon we need? 3 or 4? Should we go with 3 or 4, do you think? First time viewer tie. We've not technically blown a ship up yet. We've blown the structure of it up. That one won't fit. It does nothing. Why not? It says it does something. It says it's dirt cheap and it will make your rocket slightly less unstable. That's what it says. What if we put 2 on them? 5 fins. That sounds obnoxious. See, we could use the SRB to push us all the way up. And then change to the liquid while we hover. You need a decoupler. That we do. But then I'm not going to be landing unless I put the struts up here anyway. Magic word in Kerbal is gimbal. Does that engine gimbal? I don't think it does. Sounds perfectly safe. Where was the coupling? Here we go. TD12 decoupler. There you go. Right, now we're talking. How do you... I remember you can angle pieces, but I can't remember how you do it. Wait a minute. There was landing gear. This is an obnoxiously bad idea, but we're going to do it anyway. So how about this? Are they upside down? Is that upside down, or does that... How do you turn that over? How do you, like, rotate this? Slate Dog, thank you for 4 months. I know it's upside down, but how do I... Oh, that one's fine. What the heck? Okay, how about we just get rid of that then? We get rid of them. I presume you can rotate stuff, I just don't know how. Oh, 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 that looks amazing. Look at that. Looks like a rocket now. Right, so you've got... Oh, wait. I've just thought of a flaw. There's a flaw in this design, guys. There's a huge flaw in this design. Does anybody know what it is? A huge flaw in this design. Now, the huge flaw is this. We're going to be detaching this whole engine away, aren't we? Exactly. We want to land this stage, not the... Exactly. Oh, boy. So I kind of need to nick that and put it here-ish. How do I, shroud? Yeah, you see then those legs are nowhere near long enough now. You can't win this, can you? Lose the landing gear. How do we land without landing gear? Come on. I need to extend... I need more extension here on the frame bit. Where's it go? Structural, where's it gone? That thing. So we need these pieces. That's not nice. I'm pretty certain you can angle stuff down. Hold shift for the metal beams. That was it. I knew you could. Hold shift. I'm holding shift, but it's not rotating. Yeah, I'm sure you can tilt stuff. No, the pod will land on its own. WSD, Q and E. There, yeah, shift up there you are. Shift W, that's the one. Yeah, look at that. Now you can make it look absolutely horrendous. Does that stay there, or do you need to fasten it, do you think? Where's the landing leg gone? There it is. And then... Why is it upside down again? Dude! Do I just have to, like, turn this piece the other way around or something? There's something about this component that tells the game which way up it is, and when you put the legs on it, it goes, they're this way. Yeah, but I don't think you can rotate the landing legs. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Shift W. There you go. Right, we're winning. We're winning at life now. Beautiful. That looks strong. No weaknesses. Is there any way of joining that to that with a strut somehow? Is that even high enough? No! It's still not high enough. This engine is massive. Oh my god. Right then, let's just... Come on, game, don't fight me. I think that's probably okay-ish. You know, it's close, but if I had duct tape, I'd use it. That'll easily tip. Nah, it's stable. Trust me on this. It's totally stable. Right, that's the decoupler. That goes on there. So now we just... Needs more fins. There you go. So those fins control that. Those fins control that. Yeah, it's all good. It's amazing. It's great.